The real cost of building a website and hiring programmers with an expert opinion. This is my online toolbox providing weekly quick tips and reminders in marketing, websites, including content and SEO, which stands for search engine optimization, helping you generate more quality leads. So the real cost of building a website and hiring programmers with an expert opinion. Yes, we think we're experts, but what does that mean? Well, first of all, we have over 30 years in multiple tech cycles with four separate technology and marketing companies, all built from the ground up. And we've been managing dozens of individual technology programmers in the US and abroad. During that time, we've won an IBM Long Term Success Award when long term meant more than just a few years' experience. It actually was 15 years of evolution in order to get that particular award. We've been featured in Forbes. We've written for Fast Company magazine. And in this particular construction industry, we won the 2019 top 6 product in the industry. So that's how we see ourselves as an expert among many other topics, but getting into the topics of hand right now pertaining to the real cost of websites, we'd like to ask you first, do you view your marketing and your website and all other supporting topics as a short term topic or long term? Also, when you're dealing with the various programmers out there, you must ask yourself, are they better at technology or better at marketing? There's a massive difference. It's almost like asking somebody, are they better at using Microsoft Word or are they better at writing a story? When you combine the two, that is lethal for marketing, but unfortunately, many programmers are better at the technology than they are at the actual marketing aspects in the construction industry. So as my online toolbox, being the leader in education as well as marketing implementation, dealing with dozens upon dozens of different programmers throughout the industry, individuals as well as companies dedicated to the industry, we see everything. We see people providing websites for less than $1,000. We also see them providing them for over $10,000. We also see programmers available for less than $10 an hour to over $100 an hour. There is a major difference in what those results are. What you need to do is think about cost as it relates to expenses versus investment. Similar to if you went to say, I'm looking for a car, you could find a used car, you could find a new car. Both can get you from point A to point B. At the same time, when you buy a new car, you could choose many different models. You could decide on an entry level Kia, you could find a nice Ford, and you could even find a top of the line BMW. You said car, but you went from less than $10,000 to possibly up to $100,000 with just a quick switch in how you distinguish the differences between all of the different versions of used and new cars. That's the way you need to answer these questions about the real cost of building a website and hiring programmers. And what we mean by this is your time, your objectives. And just like my online toolbox has the ultimate objective of growing your business with more quality leads, with combining education strategy and implementation, there is some elements that are very short time oriented, and there's many elements that are very long term organized. And what happens is that in between is the real cost. So ask yourself when you're going to spend anything at this time of year, possibly you're updating your website, possibly you're replacing it altogether. There is costs. Many of them you see today. Unfortunately, many of the intangible aspects of the cost will not be known into the end of next year or the year after. If you're not sure, reach out to my online toolbox. We'll be more than happy to help guide you into the many different options that you could have. This is my online toolbox reminding you to like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on our YouTube channel, and never forget to start planning yesterday for next year's marketing and profits. Have a healthy week, and we'll see you next week.